Hello everyone, welcome to Surround Sound. My name is Matt. Uh, this is my new channel I'm starting now called Surround Silence. Um, it's really a channel for sort of deaf people and for hearing people to learn about life as being deaf. I became deaf a little under 10 months ago. The correct term for that would mean that I am deafened, not that I am deaf. I wasn't born this way. In fact, before my hearing went, I actually had um, full hearing. A couple of hearing tests that checked the structure of my ears said that my hearing had moderate to severe hearing loss, but in my opinion, I could hear. Suddenly, I woke up and deaf. Um, I have been planning for a long time to make these videos for people, um, but there was very much a feeling that at the time there were a lot of new YouTubers coming out that were sort of blind. There's a young lady who's had an amputation that does very well, I believe, on TikTok. And at the time, it felt wrong for me to start an account, a series of videos when I didn't know the cause for my hearing loss and that I potentially could get it back at some point. That doesn't seem to be the case anymore. I've recently had a few consultations where it seems that I wouldn't be suitable for hearing aids, that sort of thing. So I've decided I need to get on with my life and learn how to live with this. Right now, I am waiting for a further test with neurology, and I'll let everyone know how that goes when it comes back. The reason I wanted to make these videos more than anything is to show the journey that somebody goes through when they've gone from having full hearing, what we class as a normal life, into a completely new world, a world without a basic function, really. Something people don't think of. I never thought that I would lose my hearing, that I would become deaf, and it does change the world a lot for you. Things that you didn't think of before, things like music, hearing a smoke alarm when you're cooking, they're all major changes for you. And it really is something that I haven't seen very many people talk about, and that's what I'd like to talk about. Give support to other people as they go, and open discussion for people that haven't had the sensation of hearing loss and how to cope with it. My channel will be making videos about how it affects me particularly, and my observations of going from somebody who was able to hear into somebody that couldn't, how people started responding differently to you, how everyday tasks became that much harder, and how to overcome them. Now, I'll be honest, I never really learned British Sign Language during the last few months because I fully expected I was going to get my hearing back at some point. It seems that there's something more going on with my hearing, possibly neurological. I'll talk about that in another video, as I said, and it looks like it's not something that will be reversible. So currently I rely on lip reading, which is not easy to do. It's very tiring, and I'll be learning sign language. One of British Sign Language specifically. I come from Britain. I'm Welsh. My accent probably gives that away. But as we go along, I will teach some sign language what I've learned as I go along, and we'll see how we go. In terms of what my channel will be doing, I'm looking, I'll probably upload 2 or 3 times a week. I think I'll do a sort of serious video about the vlog itself, a non-serious channel, sort of maybe reaction videos, gameplay videos, and probably a streaming video once a week. It depends how far I can take things with it, how much interest there is in it. If there's people that are asking, can we do more sign language videos? then yeah, of course I'll do more sign language videos, and we'll go through there. In terms of doing sign language today, I would have done some sign language today, but as I said, I've injured my shoulder. I've got very little movement in that arm, and it wouldn't be great. The sign language I do know is very much how do we get around it, like hello, my name is, what's the time, good morning, good afternoon, thank you, please, thank you, thank you is an easy one. Things like that we get around, that I get around with. But obviously I'm now in a position where I'm going to need to be better with my sign language. I'm going to need to be able to speak a bit more fluently in sign language, and we'll go from, and we'll need to learn it all, and we'll go from there. And it'd be great if people wanted to learn alongside me. Right now, I don't have subtitles on these videos that I know of. I don't know if YouTube automatically creates subtitles. It's something I definitely will be adding to my videos in the future, and likely this one as well. But you know, I'm new to YouTube. I've not done it before, and I think I really cannot do videos about being deaf without subtitles to support the deaf. It's an important factor, and it will be something I'll be talking about in a future video. It changes things very much. I couldn't possibly put subtitles on this video from what I'm reading now. I've got sort of like a cheat sheet in front of me of what I wanted to speak about, but I ramble. I'm somebody who rambles. I'll go off on a tangent, and since I can't hear my videos back, I cannot put subtitles on them. So for now, I'll be uploading this video. Hopefully YouTube will automatically caption it. Hopefully you'll understand my accent. I understand it's a strong accent and not particularly easy to understand for a lot of people, especially sort of Americans, Canadians, Australians. They find it very difficult to understand the Welsh accent. People in South Wales, we get it easy. But I'll need somebody obviously to edit my videos in the way that they add subtitles and captions to them for me. And once I've got somebody who can do that for me, we'll go from there. So for now, I will log off. I will sign off from here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Perhaps midweek Wednesday, where I'll do a game stream. Take care.